Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and in today's video we actually have a frauditor who decided they were going to conduct business in my hometown of New Orleans, Louisiana. But before we get into it, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We don't necessarily have a lot of local frauditors in my hometown of New Orleans, Louisiana, but we do see our fair share of frauditors come into town to conduct in business like today's frauditor and also get a little vacation out of it, have a little drink on Bourbon Street. We've seen the likes of fellas like Long Island Audit, Cult News, and even J-Town is from the New Orleans area, believe it or not. Metairie, to be exact, that's where all the rich folks live, so I'm guessing J-Town grew up fairly wealthy. But today's frauditor, you may not know his channel very well unless you watch all of Lord Pelly's videos, because I've done maybe one or two on this guy. He only has a little over 2,000 subscribers and his videos get around 3,000 views, so he has a, modest following. And that frauditor goes by the channel name Tyrant Chronicles. Now this frauditor has kind of come a long way in his videos. The first video I'd done on him, he was kind of afraid to get arrested. He actually admitted it at the end of the video. But the last video I'd done on him, he was kind of getting a little aggressive with people at a library. Well, today he gets kind of aggressive again with an old couple who are just trying to conduct in business at the post office. Also, what I find interesting in this video is that the post office workers don't actually call the police. No, they call the postal authority, the postal police, which is a first for me. I've been doing this for almost a year now and not have actually seen the postal office call the postal police. Usually they call the police department and the police show up, and there aren't much the police can do, or they're just uneducated because it's not necessarily their jurisdiction. Now, let's not get that confused with the postmaster. We've seen plenty of videos where the postmaster has shown up or was present at the time a frauditor was conducting in business at the post office. So I'm actually curious to see if the postal police actually hold this frauditor accountable, actually handle the situation correctly. But before I start the video, as always, I want to thank all my channel members. If you're not a channel member, you should probably become one. And also, if you would like to donate the support to the channel, you could do so at buymeacoffee.com. There'll be a link down below in the description box.
Check them out. See what's up with the post office people. Hello.
Can I help you?
No, I'm fine.
What do you mean you're fine?
I'm okay.
Huh?
My name is Good Citizen. What I'm doing is called the First Amendment Audit.
No, what you're doing is you're trying to waste everyone's time. And this post office worker does not look like she appreciates having her time wasted by a camera clown.
I have permission from the postal inspector. I do this all over the country. I just left Baton Rouge, Louisiana, documenting their post offices. Are you familiar with Postmaster Alex? Do you know Postmaster Guillory?
I don't see nothing around your neck with the badge or anything.
We don't need that.
What you mean? You can be anybody.
You know, that's the whole point of it. Anybody can do this under the First Amendment. We all have a First Amendment right to record in public.
Say, bro, you don't need that. You don't have no right to the camera. Okay?
You don't have privacy in public, sir, and I'm not going to argue about it, okay? The post office is recording all of us right now. Just look at that camera right there. You see that camera? Look at it. See this camera right here in the corner? It's recording all of us. So why complain about my camera? It's kind of hypocritical, don't you think?
I mean, guys, I'm a little slow in the head. I'm sorry. So how about in the comments you explain to me what's the difference between security cameras at a private business like the post office and some weirdo recording people with his cell phone against their own will? One thing seems to be a bit different than the other.
All right, man, that's what I thought. See, when the truth come out, they shut their mouth. See, facts and logic come out, they shut their mouth. And if you like, you can go outside and read Poster 7. It says that we have a right to video and photograph in the post office and public accessible areas. This is a public accessible area. A non-public accessible area is like back there. Nobody could go back there but the postal workers. That's a restricted area. It's not open to the public. See how I'm educating you? Now maybe you won't be so angry with me.
Yes, sir. How may I help you?
Oh, I didn't ask for help. Are you familiar? How you doing? Are you the supervisor?
Yes, I am.
Oh, cool. Are you familiar with First Amendment?
I didn't give you permission to view.
Oh, I don't need your permission.
I'm gonna call postal police.
Yeah, call the postal police. You should call the postal inspector. Yeah, we could record in here in the public accessible areas. I'm surprised you never had nobody to come in here and do this. You never seen people come inside the post office and record in the public accessible areas?
No, because you're in New Orleans, Louisiana, one of the funnest cities in the country. I mean, there's a billion things to do in this city besides, audit a post office.
Well, I'm glad I'm here then. I'm needed here. I'm here to educate the public. You want to go out there and read the poster 7 where it says that people can't video, take pictures inside
To
here?
read anything, I just don't need you to disturb.
Why
the
wouldn't you want to
customers.
read your
I don't
rules
need
of the
you-
post
I don't
office?
need you to
Why wouldn't you
disturb
read the rules of the,
customers.
hey,
The
hey,
customers
why wouldn't you
are
read the
allowed.
rules of the post office? That's just stupid. The rules are right there on the post office board in the lobby. Come read it with me, come see. I'll show you, come see. See, they don't want to check it out. You can record in here, I'm trying to show you. Will you let me show you? See, that's what I'm saying, that's ignorant, willful ignorance. He choosing to be ignorant. All he gotta do is go out there and read poster 7. But you want to argue with somebody that know the law.
But nobody's arguing with you. In fact, that's why you're angry right now, isn't it? Because nobody's engaging in your willful ignorance.
Yeah, no problem. Here, you need me to take off my glasses? Here you go.
Take off your mask, I want to see who you are.
No.
Come on, man, we want to see who you are.
No.
Whoa, something wrong here.
Nah, you don't have privacy in public. No expectation of privacy in public. That's why you have literally 3 cameras right behind you. We don't have privacy in public. We only have privacy in our home.
$13 priority advantage.
If any of you,
Can you please, I have customers, you are disturbing them.
If any
I
of-
am waiting on my customers.
I can't hear hard of hearing,
Yes,
sir.
I
Okay.
cannot
Please.
hear. Priority $13.
I have a right to talk.
Around 8:30.
I can't
You have
speak.
a right to talk, but you're disturbing my customers.
I'm not
I'm
disturbing
hard of
anybody. I'm
hearing.
just talking.
Please.
I'm just talking.
Just give yourself 5 minutes.
So we can finish our business.
You don't tell me what to do.
Take off your mask.
Don't tell me
You
what
want
to
to
do.
video?
Don't tell me what to do. Now, you're not saying
Don't tell me
anything
what
about
to
him
do.
yelling.
Wait, shut up.
You're not saying anything about him yelling.
Lady, they're not here.
No expectation of privacy in public. I have freedom of speech. There's 3 cameras right on that wall right behind you.
But you're disturbing, you're not even.
If you think I'm
minding
disturbing,
that.
you
Yes,
feel
are.
free to think that
You
way,
are
okay?
disturbing a customer.
If that's what you want to
The
think
customers
that.
cannot hear.
You can think whatever you want to think. I
I'm
don't
not
care.
thinking anything, but
You
are
can say whatever you
disturbing.
want to say. You can think what you want to think. I don't care.
That's harassment.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
I don't care.
Neither do I.
I apologize, you all.
I just apologize for the
Sorry
customers.
for this,
It's
sorry for this. I
hard.
can get you pick up.
Yeah, it's hard.
For someone who claims they don't care, I mean, you do sound like you're mighty upset. What's wrong, Frauditor? Butthurt nobody's impressed with your shenanigans?
I wasn't meaning to say that.
I know. That's the way it's Tuesday.
Got a right to record inside of this post office. It's a public building. It's a public place. And I apologize if my free speech bothers you, but you're not gonna stop it. You can't stop it unless you kill me. Well, anyway, like I was saying, the Tesla vehicles have 9 cameras on them. Anytime a Tesla vehicle passes you, you're being recorded without your consent. Everybody's recorded. Everybody's recorded. Let me get his license plate. Get his license plate. Yep.
Get my license plate, come on,
Yep. Go ahead.
come on.
Wow. Following these folks outside to film their license plates seems a lot like intimidation and terrorism to me.
Oh, they don't even have it. Look at this. Damn shame. They don't even have nothing posted. Look at this. They don't have nothing posted on the wall. It's a damn shame, man, but they want to run their mouth. These people are ignorant. Really. Really, to be honest with you, they need to do something about this. Don't even have nothing posted on the wall for the rules and regulations.
I apologize, sir. I apologize for that. I apologize for your privacy being invaded.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How is his privacy invaded and he's in public? You know how stupid that is, what you just said? That's so dumb. That's so stupid. How the hell you have privacy in public? That's so stupid. You don't have privacy in public. You don't understand that? I mean, a 4-year-old can understand that. You don't have privacy in public. I'm trying to tell you, if these Tesla vehicles have 9 cameras on them. Every time a Tesla vehicle passes by you, it's recording you. Just being honest with you, this is my job, I do this.
Yeah, the difference between you and a camera on somebody's car, like a Tesla vehicle, is that those recordings aren't going to YouTube for monetary gain. They're not recording it and putting it on YouTube to make money off of it. That's what you're doing. You're recording people's face, name, image, likeness, and even maybe their personal information so you can make money off of YouTube.
You waiting on them?
Yeah,
Why?
just to see what they have to say.
And then you gonna leave?
If they tell me to leave, I will, but
Oh.
So they gotta tell you to leave?
yeah,
So
It's not you ain't wanna leave. You could come in here, you say this is your privacy, you could do that.
I can. But if they violate my rights and make me leave here illegally, I'm gonna leave to be illegally arrested. I know the law.
So that's your way of trying to.
Don't even talk.
There you go.
How you doing?
All right.
What you got?
Oh, nothing, just documenting in the public building.
So look, so we don't want you recording. You can record all you want, right?
Uh-huh.
We just ask that you not. If people walk in, right, I'm just getting here. You probably not gonna tell me or explain to me, like if you're doing something or you're not doing something. So I'm gonna just be straightforward with you. You can record all you want. Just don't be jamming up and coming in people's personal space when they come through, because this is a business, and once you start interrupting business, then that becomes a problem. Recording is not an issue, but if somebody come through here and you running up on people in their personal spaces, then that becomes an issue. Are we good with that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So other than that, that's all I have. As long as you're complying, as long as you don't walk up in people's personal space, as long as you're not trying to get any personal information from them.
Right.
We good with that?
Personal information, just like those old folks that you followed out to record their license plate, which you also conveniently cut out of your video.
All right. That's all. Anything y'all have or that we need to know? They are allowed to record in here, right? So you can't stop them from recording. But
Thank you.
Correct.
Can you tell them that there's no expectation of privacy in public?
Hold on one second.
Chase the customer outside and all that.
And record their license plate. That's nothing to do with.
Okay. So I'll reiterate again. He is allowed to record, but I ask that you not. And if it is that, I ask that you not be in people's personal space like they being feel like it's a threat or something, like you're coming to do something to them.
Exactly.
So you are allowed to record, right? Just not. I don't want you like making people feel like you about to do something to them, or they feel like they have a need to protect themselves or something.
Right.
Right. Because we don't need an issue to escalate. As long as we're good with that, you have every right to record.
Yeah, we all good.
All right. So that's all I ask. Okay.
Yep.
He is allowed to record in here. It's their right to do it. As long as he's not trying to take any personal information from people, violating their personal space or anything like that. I understand that some people may feel uncomfortable with what he's doing, but it's a protected right. So,
Like, question,
yes.
like when he pointed the camera this way with the customers, I mean, he video, and that's against the, against their privacy when they.
No, because this is a public space.
Like when they punching their pin number in for what they did.
Now he shouldn't be recording anybody.
Because by distance, while he recording, I can see him recording you, so you know where he at.
So-
Man, I don't have no reason to
I mean,
steal
I'm
nothing
saying,
from
we
nobody. I got
have
my
a video.
own
We do a
debit
video
card and
where you gotta
everything.
get
I don't
Excuse
need
me, ask
nothing.
me a question, sir.
We have a video, we have training where you can't be like behind customer when they putting their pin numbers in when they using their debit card for
Right,
transactions.
so again, I'm gonna reiterate so everybody's clear on it. Like, any personal information like that, you shouldn't, and hopefully you're not recording any, I hope you're not recording any personal information.
No.
So you know that's not what you're supposed to do, correct? Are we clear on that?
Well, I can record their PIN number. I
Okay,
can
so-
legally do it, but I can't use it.
Well, we don't know if you're gonna use it.
I
so-
can't use it. It's not a crime until I do something with the information. But if they're just saying
So-
their information in public, in
Well,
the public
I'm
area,
letting you know.
What? No, that is not correct at all. I'm sorry. Right there, he should be getting escorted out the building. I mean, he is willingly admitting that he will and is going to record people's personal information.
it's public.
And I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm letting you know, if you start to record people's personal information, right? Because today's society, you could put your phone in their car and take all the information. You do know that, right?
No.
Well, I'm telling you, you could do that. So with their PIN number, that gives you an extra advantage. So I'm gonna ask you today that if you are doing that, I'm gonna ask you to stop.
I'm not doing that, though.
Okay, cool.
I'm not.
So we good on that.
Yep.
And like I said, I mentioned it earlier, don't record anybody's personal information. I don't mind you recording, just no personal information. Don't run up into anybody's personal space,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, man, you're being kind of redundant.
And don't impede anyone from conducting
I have to be
transactions.
redundant because I have to make sure you understand. And
I understand.
As long as we all understand, then this day
It don't take so many words to make a point, man. I mean, I understand. I know what I'm doing.
Okay,
I
so
do
now-
this all over the country.
Now that you acknowledge, then we're in agreement with.
I know what I'm doing.
When I mentioned to
They
you,
don't know.
When I mentioned to you earlier that you shouldn't record people's personal stuff, you was like, yes, I can. So that's why I'm reiterating to you again. Don't get up and record people's personal stuff.
Cool.
That's all I ask.
Yeah, no problem.
You good with that? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
All right. Thank you. And I'm glad the postal police came instead of the city police, because they are the ones that's supposed to handle this business. The postal police, not the city police. The city police doesn't have jurisdiction on U.S. property, on government property. So
How about you show them the footage you recorded? Because everything they're telling you not to do, you did. And it's all on this video right here. He should have been escorted out the building. And I'm sorry, I'm going to have to give these postal police a failing grade. Not just because they didn't escort him out the building, but because they failed to do any kind of investigation on the situation at all. Let's just forget for a second that he was possibly recording people's personal information, but how about the whole altercation that he started with the customers checking out? You do that at any other business, and that's what these frauditors tend to forget, that the post office is an actual business where financial transactions are being made. And you can make an argument it's a failing business, and maybe, things like this happening is part of the reason why it's failing. But if you did this at a checkout line at a Walmart or a grocery store, you would not only be trespassed, but most likely arrested. Now, the Postal Authority did stick around for about another 15 to 20 minutes until the frauditor decided he was going to give up. He was probably waiting for them to leave so he could go ahead and start a whole nother problem and hope that maybe the postal employees would call the police. That's normally what happens. That's why we usually don't see the postal authorities in videos, because they usually get called and then they leave. The frauditor sticks around, then the police get called, and then the frauditor usually starts their videos there. We've seen it done with Elmo. That seemed to be a big part of his game plan, at least whenever he would do an audit at a post office. And also, by the way, he's still missing, isn't he? Overall, I'm going to give the post office police a D-, because they did stick around until he eventually left. But, he should have just been trespassed. How about in the comments, you guys let me know what grade you give these postal police. Do you agree with me? D seems fair. Do you think it's too good? You give them an A, B, C, D, even an F maybe. And as always, thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you to all my channel members. And if you want to donate the support to the channel, you could do so at buymeacoffee.com. Link will be down below in the description box. I will see you next time.